Welcome back to Brand DevOps. I'm back again with another KodeKloud engineer tutorial in Azure today. Our scenario is the Nautilus DevOps team needs to set up a new virtual machine in the Azure cloud that can be accessed securely from their landing host Azure client. Set up the steps below to complete this task. Create a SSH key on the Azure client host. Check if a SSH key already exists. If it doesn't exist, create a new one on the Azure host that will be used for passwordless SSH. Create a virtual machine. Use the Azure portal or the Azure CLI to create a new virtual machine. Name Nautilus VM in the West US region. Set the size to standard B1s and configure the VM with SSH access for the Azure user account using the newly created SSH key. Configure SSH access to ensure that the SSH key from the Azure client is added to the Azure user account on the Nautilus VM, enabling secure passwordless SSH access from the Azure client. Verify connectivity. Test the connection from Azure client to the Nautilus VM using SSH to confirm that passwordless access has been created. Complete tasks entirely within Azure portal or Azure CLI. Alright, so I already have the Azure portal open, so I'm going to do it from the Azure portal. So here, I'll go ahead and create the SSH keygen. Alright. And there's our key. So we'll go ahead and create a virtual machine. Okay, so it's going to call it Nautilus -VM. Type that there. We're in West US. No infrastructure redundancy required. Security type is standard. Ubuntu server 22.04 LTS. Size, we need to use standard B1s. We need to use the existing public key that we just created here. So we're going to take this and copy it. Paste it here for SSH public key source. And SSH public key. We will allow the selected ports here, 22, to be open. We're going to change OS disk type to standard SSD. And I believe that's all we need. So let's go ahead and create and review and create. Alright, the validation is passed, so let's create this virtual machine. Alright, our deployment is complete. So let's grab this IP address right here and let's test the SSH. Yes. And we are able to connect to the VM via the Azure client passwordless. So let's go ahead and validate the task. And there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I have more videos to come. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.